Hello, my name is METİN Arıdaşır. This is 305th part of explanation of my theory. According to my theory and my formulas, my new two-dimensional electron model. 1. Electron is not a particle. It is a motion form. However, this motion form is not a motion form belonging to the field or ether among objects, but an intrinsic, inseparable motion form of a single, without spaces, invisible, indivisible matter. Although electron motion forms cannot be observed directly, their existence and shape can be inferred and discovered with some clues in observable universe. This clue is light. This is what I did. I have just one question to ask those who believe that everything that exists is in the observable universe and can be observed directly. Show me directly the nothingness. Show me directly space, vacuum. You assume exists. Electron is not one of the elementary particles that exist in the same reality as ordinary objects in the observable universe. It is fundamental elementary motion form of invisible, indivisible, single matter, meta-sensation perception matter. I said, meta-sensation perception matter, without nothingness, without vacuum. Yes. Yes. Why I said single matter? Because there are no plural, indivisible particles in nothingness. There are no plural atoms. In antique Greece, atomos means indivisible. Because there are no plural, indivisible particles in nothingness, there are no plural atomos, there are no elementary indivisibles. Light is a unique bridge that allows us to travel to discover the universal laws between these two different realities. Observable universe reality is general subjective reality. In my terminology, subjective theory is our totally living experiences. Not only our species, all of living species experiences are subjective reality. In the context of we evaluate it subjective reality. Life, in short. You cannot show me light. I'm so sorry, you cannot show me life directly. This is reality, our observable universe, our living experiences. We cannot show blue color itself, living blue color, sensing it. How can I sense blue color as living experience? And matter, meta-sensation perception matter is a reality life or life experiences are another reality, and light is the bridge of the two realities. Yes, light is a unique bridge that allows us to travel to discover the universal laws between these two different realities. You cannot separate electron motion form from meta-sensation perception matter. You cannot think of electron motion form and meta-sensation perception matter as two separable entities. You can pick up this book from the table, but you cannot pull the electron motion form out of the meta-sensation perception matter. The single meta-sensation perception matter, absolutely full of itself, contains its own movements and movement forms, and it doesn't need space, nothingness, for these movements and motion forms. Space is nothing but an illusion. 2. Electron motion forms. Think of three-dimensionally. Cross-section, but in fact an electron motion form, according to my theory and my formulas, ring-shaped spherical motion form, intrinsic motion form of meta-sensation perception matter, and it has wavelength. If it is not relocating, if it's at rest, this is initial wavelength of it, lambda normal. Remember from my former videos. Yes, electron motion forms are intrinsic motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter. They are unique light sources of our universe. These motion forms are regular, repetitive, cyclical, perpetual motion forms. They have 3 dimensions, they have shapes, they have radii, wavelengths. Yes. Now, the speed of light is a clue. What determines this clue is in the structure of the electron motion form. This is so important. Light is the bridge between two realities, and speed of light is the main clue for us. The speed of light is a clue. What determines this clue is in the structure of the electron motion form. 4. Point, pace, 1 pace, 2 paces, 3 paces. Okay. The distance between each pace point is wavelength. Lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal. Okay, you see. 1 pace, 2 paces, 3 paces, lambda, lambda, lambda. Now, repetition frequency of these point paces and wavelength product is constant c, speed of light. Okay. Now, this is easy way. Now, please listen carefully. No matter where we look at their sources, these point effects come to us linearly, repeated at equal intervals and at a constant speed, if the source is at rest according to my theory. If the source at rest, electron motion form. if electron motion form is not relocating, yes, speed of light is constant. But when it relocates, speed of light is not constant. Okay, but this is another subject. I don't want to confuse your mind now. I'm going on. Now, what shape might the source of these point effects coming linearly from all directions at certain intervals have? What shape might the source of these point effects coming linearly from all directions at certain intervals have? What shape might the source have? So there must be spherical shape structure as these points phases source, because of at all direction we can observe. Yes. We sense now, so there must be spherical shape structure as these point phases source. We sense only its point effects. Since, be careful please, since these point phases occur consecutively, successively, there must be intertwined spherical ring-shaped waves. This is electron motion form. First phase, first wave, then repeating lambda normal, same wavelength please. Yes, lambda normal, and so on. Okay, second phases. Okay, this is first phase, second phases. Okay, tuk, tuk, tuk. Intertwined here, come in again, third cycles, tangential velocity, just now added this actual velocity, reiter wavelength twice, tangential velocity, same frequency, same period, in same period, this period and this period, occurrence period are the same. Okay. Now, we sense only its point effects. Since these point phases occur consecutively, successively, there must be intertwined spherical ring-shaped waves. Wavelength, lambda normal, is the radius of the electron motion form, not a diameter. Okay, in spite of this circle, we say this radius, not diameter, in spite of this point cycling like this. Okay. Five. Now we can evaluate Now I can evaluate the two-dimensional cross-section of this angular motion form I discovered and create my most basic formula. Since occurrence time of each cycle and emergence time of each point are the same, and since the wavelength of the electron motion form is the radius of it, we can find the tangential linear speed of electron motion form, and this is one of my main formula. Okay, this is a point. I said any point is, in fact, any inseparable point, imaginary point on the surface, motion surface of electron motion form or its wave, I named it photon. Okay, we cannot separate photon from electron motion form according to my theory. This is lambda, this is lambda, this is tangential velocity Vc, okay, and 1, 2, 3, this is speed of light component, this is tangential velocity component, okay, yes. Now, since occurrence time of each cycle and emergence of time of each point are the same, and since the wavelength of the electron motion form is the radius of it, we can find tangential linear speed of electron motion form, and this is one of my main formula. Remember, this is classical formula, radius multiplied by angular frequency. Angular frequency was equal to what? 2 pi. Yes, and tangential velocity is radius multiplied by 2 pi. What does it mean for me? Tangential velocity is equal to, for the first cycle, lambda normal multiplied by 2 pi. Frequency, remember, C divided by lambda, and cancel. Finally, this is my main formula for electron motion form, which tangential speed is 2 pi c. What? 6.28 times greater than the speed of light. And if it is photon, lambda, this is point, tangential, okay. Tangential velocity component mass multiplied by wavelength multiplied by tangential speed is equal to Planck's constant, 6.491.155 nanometer, or another wavelength, it's not important. It gives us 6.10 to the minus 34 kilogram seconds, kilogram meter square per second. I'm so sorry, kilogram meter per second. I forgot some unit now. Yes. Then don't forget that there is no orbit spin couple on electron motion form. This is wrong. Spin orbit couple formulation in quantum physics is wrong. But I will tell you this and another solutions that I put forth next.